New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on allegations of bank fraud after President Trump demanded it. James denies any wrongdoing and says the president has weaponized the justice system. CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us live. And Scott, what did we learn from the indictment and anything unexpected?
It's a really short charging document, Cindy, but there's a lot to unpack from it. What the Department of Justice is arguing here is that when Attorney General James filed paperwork with a bank to secure a mortgage on a home in Norfolk, Virginia, she did so in a way that indicated it was going to be a primary residence when in fact it was a rental property, and they accused the Attorney General of having, quote, ill-gotten gains from that difference of nearly $20,000. Letitia James has unequivocally and consistently denied wrongdoing here. This is an unorthodox case for several different reasons, Cindy, not just because of the nature of the defendant, but because the prosecutor who brought it has been on the job only a few days, appointed by President Trump after her predecessor declined to bring a case against Letitia James. First court hearing is 2 weeks from today in Norfolk.
And Scott, after the president called for James Comey and Letitia James to be prosecuted, there's been a lot of talk about weaponizing the Justice Department. But this indictment was handed down by a federal grand jury. Is there merit to these allegations?
Well, we know James Comey, the FBI director from years past, who was fired by President Trump, is going to file a motion by a week from Monday to seek to have his case dismissed, arguing, quote, vindictive, selective prosecution, that it is political, that they have been on an enemies list of President Trump. We don't know if Letitia James will do the same, but every indication is she'll try a similar effort to get her case kicked, arguing it's vindictive. The president posted on Truth Social his desire for New York's Attorney General to be charged, just a matter of 2.5 weeks before the charges came. But the charges did come from a grand jury, from citizens of the Eastern District of Virginia, and the Department of Justice now has in place a charging document, Cindy, which will require New York's Attorney General to come to Virginia in 2 weeks, have her fingerprints taken, have her mugshot taken, and be an official federal criminal defendant.
Now, what, if any, implications does this indictment have on the Attorney General's office?
This should not impact the day-to-day operations of the New York Attorney General. In fact, her statement yesterday indicated she's expecting full vindication in court. But being a federal criminal defendant, no matter the charge, no matter whether you think it's meritless or very meritful, is going to be a burden, a cost burden, an exhausting experience to be a defendant in the federal government's justice system. And I think that ship has now sailed either way.
All right, Scott MacFarlane live from Washington. Scott, thank you very much.